Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is Idioms 376. The idiom today is to rest on one's laurels. Okay, let's take a look at the note here. All right, somebody wants a screenshot. Okay, let's continue. If someone says that someone or something is resting on one's laurels, it means that he, she, or it, because it could be a company too, it, is very satisfied with their past achievements or reputation and seem to stop striving, trying hard, very hard to get ahead, striving to accomplish more or advance more. The origin of this phrase dates back to ancient Greece. Okay. Great leaders, generals, athletic stars were often presented with wreaths of laurels. Yeah, similar to what you see like in the Olympics. Sometimes I wondered, why did they put wreaths on the Olympic stars? And it's probably related directly to this. All right, let's continue here. Okay, the plant was considered to be a sign of status and achievement because it was associated with the god Apollo, due to the fact that he was often shown in pictures and statues to be wearing a crown of them, so a crown of laurel wreaths. Okay. Thus, the idea was that one was able to rest on one's laurels of past achievement. So, before in ancient Greece, these generals or athletic stars or leaders, after they retired, they were able to rest on their laurels because they had made these achievements already. So, at this time, this was a very positive phrase. All right, let's continue. However, the phrase to rest on one's laurels did not appear in English anyway, until the 1800s. And it was used in more of a negative way, okay, to express one had become lazy and no longer had determination to strive for more or to go for more. So they're just resting on their laurels now. They figure, well, hey, I finished, I accomplished a lot, that's good enough, that's it, I'm finished. Just praise me for the rest of my life, something like that. All right, let's continue. According to the Greek myth, Apollo wore the wreath due to a love for the nymph Daphne. Okay. When he first approached her, she turned into a bay tree. All right, so in the Greek story, she turned into a tree. I don't know, was she shy? Well, anyway, she turned into a tree. And Apollo decided to cut off a branch and wear it as a wreath, and then declared the tree to be sacred. So this is the reason why Apollo wore this wreath. Okay, and we just have a couple of examples to show how we might use it. All right, here's the first one. If that famous tech company doesn't come out with better innovations, and they continue to sit on their laurels, because maybe they did very well in the past, and they got a good name, but their new products haven't been as impressive as their old ones. They will be surpassed by their competitors, at some point or sometime, if they just continue to sit on their laurels and just wait for, just to hope that their reputation just brings them through. All right, number 2 here. A heavyweight champion cannot continue to sit on his laurels. He must keep himself fine-tuned to defend his title again in the near future, unless he plans on retiring. But usually he always has to keep himself in shape, because I forget what the rule is. I don't know, every 6 months or every year they have to defend that title. So he can't just sit back on his laurels. He always has to keep himself in good shape in order to keep the title. Okay. Anyway, I hope you got it. I hope it was clear. I hope it was very informative. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.